All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how artificial intelligence isn't just some sci-fi buzzword anymore. It's become a real launchpad for people working for themselves. We'll break down the actual, practical ways you can start generating income, all on your own, in the coming year.
So, let's start with a big question. Could AI actually be your next business partner? And I'm not talking about a fancy spell checker. We're talking about a true collaborator, something that can take what you do as one person and multiply it in ways that honestly felt impossible just a couple of years back.
To really get a handle on this, we're going to look at two main paths you can take. On one side, you've got your active gigs. That's the classic trading your time for money, but supercharged by AI. Then on the other side, you have passive engines. This is all about building things that work for you, automatically, even when you're not at your desk. Two totally different playbooks, both incredibly powerful.
So first up, let's dive into Path 1, active gigs, but amplified with AI. This is all about taking the freelance work we already know and using AI to do it way faster, way smarter, and for way more clients than a solo person could ever handle before. A perfect example is freelance writing. I mean, businesses are always hungry for more content. If you use a tool like ChatGPT as your brainstorming partner, you can just fly through the drafting process. And the result? Even if you're just doing this part-time, you could be looking at an extra $500 to $2,000 a month. And we're not just talking about a small little speed bump here. Think about this. Going from writing 1 article a day to 3 or even 4. That's literally tripling your output. It's the secret to taking on more clients and making more money, all without having to work around the clock. So, what does a writer's toolkit look like these days? Well, it's kind of like a 3-step system. First, you've got your AI assistant to get that rough draft down. Second, you need a polishing tool to add that crucial human touch. And finally, an optimization tool to make sure that what you wrote actually gets seen by people online. But, and you really got to hear this part, AI does not do everything for you. Your human skills are what make this whole thing work. You still have to be a good writer and editor, you still need to understand the basics of SEO, and you absolutely have to fact-check what the AI gives you. Plus, knowing how to ask the AI for the right thing, that's becoming a huge skill all by itself. And hey, this isn't just about writing. Look at social media management. So many small businesses just can't keep up. You can be their hero, using tools like Canvas AI to whip up entire content calendars, captions, graphics, you name it. And you can easily charge $300 to $500 a month per client for that service. And this is where the math gets really interesting. Let's say you're charging $500 a pop. You can see how fast that adds up. If you can handle 8 clients, which is totally doable when AI is doing the heavy lifting, you're suddenly looking at over $4,000 a month. That's a real full-time income for just one person. Okay, but what if you want to get off that treadmill of constantly trading your time for money? Well, that brings us to our second path, building assets that earn for you. Welcome to the world of passive AI engines. A classic example here is affiliate marketing, but it's like affiliate marketing on steroids now. The whole idea is you build these little websites focused on a specific niche and they earn commissions. The game changer is that AI can now research and write most of the content for you. And look at that income range. It can be anything from a nice little side hustle to a business that completely changes your life. Now, to build one of these engines, you're going to need a few specific things in your toolbox. You need a home for it, like a website. You need the AI to create all the content that fills it up. And, this is key, you need research tools to figure out what people are actually searching for before you write a single word. Now, let's be real for a second. Passive income doesn't mean no work income. The work is just all at the beginning. The roadmap is pretty clear. You pick a niche, you build the site, you use AI to pump out a ton of great content, and then you focus on getting people to it. It's after all that upfront effort that the engine really starts running by itself. You know, underneath a lot of these strategies is this really interesting new skill called prompt engineering. It's basically the art of talking to an AI, of knowing exactly what to say to get the perfect result. This skill has gotten so valuable that it's become a business model all on its own. So, just how valuable are we talking? Well, someone decided to put it to the test, and the result was, well, this, $14,000. That's what one single person earned in just 6 months. Not writing articles, not managing social media. They did it by selling a digital product, a simple bundle of really well-written prompts. It just goes to show you can make money from the process of using AI,
not just the end result.
But you know what? You don't have to choose just one path. In fact, some of the coolest opportunities pop up when you start mixing and matching. This is what we can call the hybrid frontier, blending that active work with your passive engines.
AI graphic design is the perfect example. You could use an AI image generator to do active work, like designing a custom logo for a client for a big fee. Or you could build a passive engine by uploading all those cool AI images to stock photo sites, where they can sell over and over and over again.
And this chart just lays it out so clearly, doesn't it? That one custom project might net you a huge one-time payment. That's your active income. A single stock photo download might only bring in a couple of bucks, but that passive income adds up over time, from thousands of downloads on hundreds of different images, creating a whole new revenue stream that's not tied to your hours.
So, after all this, what's the big takeaway? As you start thinking about your own AI-powered future, the most important thing to remember is the role of, well, you, the human in the loop.
Never, ever forget this idea. AI won't replace your creativity and hustle, but it will significantly amplify them. It's not here to steal your job. It's here to give it superpowers. Your ideas, your strategy, your hard work, that's the fuel. AI is just the rocket engine.
So, the tech has basically kicked the door wide open to all these incredible new ways to earn a living on your own terms. The only real question left is, which path are you going to walk through?